Multiple sources say a second rescue operation at the cave complex in northern Thailand has just brought another boy to the surface. The rescue came several hours after divers resumed their effort to lead 8 boys and their soccer coach out of the flooded cave. Ben Tracy is outside the cave in Chiang Rai, Thailand, where more rain is adding to the urgency of the rescue. Ben, good morning.
John, so there's been considerable activity at the cave site within the last hour, and a couple of eyewitnesses have said that they have seen a boy on a stretcher be taken out of the cave, now being treated on site there at this field hospital that they have set up, and apparently is soon to board a helicopter. That helicopter will take that person to the hospital in Chiang Rai. That hospital in Chiang Rai is where the 4 other boys are currently being treated. They are the ones that were rescued from the cave last night. Now, if this is another boy, this would be the 5th one coming out of the cave, and this would be ahead of schedule. The authorities here had told us that they started this operation a couple of hours ago and that we should expect good news about 4 hours from now. So they are clearly ahead of schedule. If this is another one of the boys, we will have to wait to make sure that that is the case. But all indications are is that the 5th boy has been rescued from the cave, and we are also hearing from our sources here that the 6th boy is close to exiting the cave, approaching what they call Chamber 3 inside the cave. The significance of that is that from Chamber 3 to the exit of the cave, you can actually walk that because it is dry land. So this is a good indication that this rescue operation in day 2 is going well. As you can see, the weather is cooperating here today. There is no heavy rain, so that cave is not flooding anymore. So they are trying to take every opportunity they have to get as many of these boys out while they have weather like this, because that operation is much safer when water and rain is not pouring into that cave. John?
Ben, remind us again what would happen if there was a delay, how bad it could get, and also, do you know anything about the order in which the boys are being taken out?
In terms of if there was a delay, I mean, if there are monsoon rains here and that cave starts flooding again, they basically have to shut down this operation, or this operation becomes extremely dangerous. So you could have a situation where you have the remaining people in there, let's say it's 5 or 6 of these boys and their soccer coach, they are then cut off from this rescue operation. And there's no sense of knowing how long that could last, because these rains at this time of the year in Thailand can go on for days, and that could only get worse inside that cave. They are basically on a piece of real estate right now that the authorities tell us if it floods again, it could get as small as 108 square feet. So just imagine that if you're there huddled on that piece of land. So they are trying to amp up this operation today. They've added 5 more divers to this team of elite divers that is going in there to rescue these boys. So the fact that the 5th one is out, or it appears to be out, could be a sign that putting more resources in there is really quickening the pace of this operation here. John?
All right, Ben, good news. Thanks so much. We'll have much more from Thailand on CBS This Morning starting at 7 a.m., and our coverage will continue throughout the day on your local CBS News station.